Confidence is a hell of a drug, ain't it? Bears win 24-20 and yet another comeback. Welcome to the Tailgate Show. I'm AirJair54 on X, Jeremy Kramer. And, wow. First half where we felt kind of like we were sleepwalking on offense. That's kind of the impression that I got watching that game. We didn't really get off on the right foot. Guys are dropping passes, this and that, and the defense is giving up massive rushing yards to a quarterback who's playing well. Jackson Dart played well until he went night-night baby time. It was time for him to go night-night baby time. So, Bears defense still holds them to 20, which is that's a win. They stopped the run early, and then as the game progressed, you noticed that they kind of gave up some rushing yards later in the second half till the point where Russell Wilson comes in. Oof. Russell Wilson's terrible at football. I mean, the only thing he's fucking more than New York is Sierra. And that's even questionable. He is so bad. He is stealing money. Offensive line, again, proves to be from literally the left guard straight right has been nails. They have been so good. Darnell Wright is flourishing. Joe Tooney's playing awesome. Jackson continues to ascend. I mean, what can you say? They're getting to the second level. They're doubling up. They look like a functional offensive line, except for Theo. Theo's still struggling in the pass blocking. The good news is Caleb knows it. That's the best news you can have, is that your quarterback knows that your left tackle is going to be a little suspect, so he can move in and out and make things look better. And Caleb, by God, played his dick off. He played such a great game. Didn't get any help from Zacchaeus. Rome Odunze once again had his tragic wide open catch drop of the game. Once a week. It's like, oh, well, we're guaranteed that. The running game, just give the ball to Monangai. He needs to be lead dog. I mean, Swift has played well, and he is explosive, and that's why you have him as your lead runner, because he can, if he gets a seam and actually sees it and hits it, he can take it to the house. He hasn't really done that, except for maybe like a screen pass early in the season, possibly against Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken. But this offense screams for the identity of Kyle Monangai and attitude run at the tackle, run at guard tackle all day. But there's still some withholding there. There's still something not letting them do all that. So, great win. C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Let's go there. Easily the best spot pickup ever. And Dennis Allen is using him perfectly. He is scheming him perfectly. He gets home on blitzes. I think about the last blitz against Russell Wilson where he comes off the edge and the tackle just doesn't see him. That's all scheme, because they feinted. They faked blitzes. They changed their look to where that tackle doesn't even look to his outside at all. If you watch that replay, he never looks at Gardner-Johnson. And that to me tells me is that DA was in his head. And if DA was in his head, that leaves Gardner-Johnson to make a great play. And he did. And he brought him down cleanly. and no penalties. And the penalty thing, that's another thing that we got to talk about too. Penalties are getting better. They're playing with confidence. They're playing. We're first. We're tied for first. We're tied for first in the division. I don't recognize tiebreakers, Detroit. Fuck you yet. The season ain't over. So first place it is. Eat a dick. Anyway, Gardner Johnson also makes the key play on the Jackson Dart run, where he causes the fumble. Dart loses it, gets slammed to the ground. I'm sure it's a head to turf situation there, and he's out cold. And we pick up the fumble, and the game changes. So as much as the defense infuriates me at times, which is like a lot, because it's like, we got him right where we want him, and it's like, oh yeah, no, not really. Nahshon Wright drops, I'm going to say drops because his arms are so freaking long. If he catches that out in front of him, that doesn't get punched out just because of his arm length. But there's going to be a spot for Nahshon Wright when and if Jalen Johnson comes back, which you saw, if you're on X, you've seen a little glimpse that Jalen's in the lab. You like to see that. Oh, you like to see that. It'd be nice to get our number one cornerback. There's also a scenario where I see you bring in Kyler Gordon. You could possibly move him outside. Or you might... I don't even know what Gordon is right now. That's a problem. Because he might have got Wally pipped. I don't know that he did. But there's a possibility where you could play Gardner Johnson and just kind of have... I've seen other people say push him to the outside, but it's like Tyreek's played pretty well the last few weeks too. Has he given up yards? Yes, he has. But I don't see where you could push him outside. Maybe you push right to safety eventually. He's just so damn tall and big. It's hard not to find a spot for that guy. But anyway, Gordon, who knows what's going to happen there. TJ Hurt is hurt, obviously. We'll see what they do there. Noah Sewell played pretty well. He still needs to get depth on his coverage. I feel like his aggressiveness gets put against him. And he gets a bullshit flag. I don't even know what we're doing. What are we doing there? Quarterback's going down. Yeah, he's making sure he's putting him down. But our quarterback gets a knee to the back of the fucking head. And no forcible contact to the head and neck area for us. No, sir. It's bullshit. Caleb needs to get that flag. But anyway, the redemption arc. The week 1 collapse can be avenged this week. You got a Minnesota team struggling. I would say that you're probably going to see a lot of quarterback run out of McCarthy, especially seeing the success that Jackson Dart had with it. That makes him dangerous. So, and of course, you got the Flores defense where he's going to blitz a lot, and you're going to have Van Ginkel coming off the edge. So, tunnel screens and things of that nature are going to be really difficult. They're still going to probably attempt one. He's probably still going to get his fingers on one. He just can't catch it. But the whole deal is, with this team, get it close. Get it close. And they believe. And somehow they've made me believe. Which is odd. It's November. Today's the 12th. And I believe in the Bears. Let me sink that. Let's just let that sink in. I believe in the Bears. I believe they can make a playoff run. I believe a lot of the teams in the division are in a little bit of disarray. You don't know what's going on up in Green Bay. People are calling for LaFleur to be fired. Go ahead, Green Bay. Fire him into the sun. I'm for it. Jordan Love is not a good quarterback. He's not. Don't let anybody tell you different. He's not good. Detroit's still Detroit. They're very offensively powerful. They're just that damn good. So good, in fact, that Dan Campbell can take over play calls from Johnny Morton. You just wonder, one week against a really sus Commanders defense, it looked great. We'll see if they start having trouble. And what we talked about Minnesota's kind of a team that's been fighting injuries all year and really not established any continuity at the quarterback position. So, Bears are going to have their opportunities. Everybody's worried about the next 8 games. I think there's a scenario where they could do better than split them. I think they could go 5-3. I also think they could go 0-8. So, I don't know. I mean, if they can keep it close, who knows? Let me know your thoughts. Comment below. Hype it up. Follow on X. Follow here.
New
what do you
text
think?
message from Elizabeth Allen.
I just got a text message. Isn't that amazing? Have a great day. Bear down. Believe in Bears. Might as well. Why not? They're playing awesome. They're fun to watch. Caleb's magical. Especially fourth quarter Caleb. Fourth quarter Caleb is a drug all its own. So, have a great day and keep the faith.